Hi everybody, I'm Nathan Fillion.
I'm Alan Tudyk.
And welcome to my beautiful home in... I almost told you where I lived.
Uh-oh.
So, here we have behind us, this is an alien attack. This is what it looks like. You get the little alien symbol there. We all recognize that that particular purple alien is causing some bad trouble in the form of fire at one of my booths.
Oh no!
Didn't even need these air quotes. Now, once you touch the alien, here's your, this is your battle preparedness screen.
There's the alien!
We know that we're going to be fighting these two aliens. I love that we have these pointers. These are our available super fans, their respective health bars, how they're going. You select the fans. Here's the roster you can fill. And as you select them, you get to know a little bit about them and have an opportunity to heal them if they're still sore from their last battle. All right, now, the arena. Who's front and center? Alan?
Ah! Ray Nearly, my character, hanging out with this lovely lady who I thought her name was Tina. Turns out that's Tina, that's Gina, that's Trina. They've been screwing with me. They're triplets. They're triplets. Ray Nearly's having a tough time.
Back to the arena.
Oh, right.
Here's what we have. I call these charge pads. I'm sure they have a real name, but I'm calling them charge pads.
I like it.
Okay, thanks. Your superfan stands on a charge pad. If you see this little tiny needle right here, each one has a little tiny needle on their charge pad.
Never seen that before.
That is it fills in a circle grav. That's a charge. That's when you have to wait for that to build up so that your superfan is ready to attack.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
And when it builds up all the way?
Well, then we can attack an alien. And how do you do that, Alan?
Well, you take your finger.
Any finger?
Yeah, any finger. And I'm counting the thumb as a finger.
Excellent.
And you touch it on the circle. You drag it across to the circle.
The charge pad.
Oh, I'm sorry, right. You touch it on the charge pad, drag it over to the charge pad of the alien. That's going to light up green, and then...
That initiates your attack. These are what?
Those are lightning bolts. Those are lightning bolts coming right out there.
I can't help but notice that these lightning bolts match the lightning bolt monogram on the...
There's a reason for that, Nathan.
Thanks.
That the charge pad in the middle has a lightning bolt, and all those lightning bolts are also lightning bolts. You touch the lightning bolts as they come down. You got to be fast because they will disappear. Hit those lightning bolts, and it will charge the center thing. Once you've hit enough lightning bolts, boom! This thing gets charged, and it's got this same white, bluish firelight around it, but right in the center. And then, what happens, Nathan?
That is the super fan supercharge attack. Superpower.
I don't know. That name doesn't. Superfan Supercharge Attack.
Of superpower.
SCA.
It's a title. It's a working title.
Okay.
It's in progress.
Good.
Now, so what happens is you drag this over to any one of your players. You're telling me it doesn't even have to be charged up on the charge pad.
Yeah.
You just imbue them with superpowers, at which point they come in with a specialized attack.
The imbue pad.
I'd like to point out that I made it pretty far in the game, never having had a supercharge attack.
You had it supercharged and you never used it.
Exactly right. I was wasting them all. I wasted superpowers. And when you all know with superpowers comes super responsibility. What's important about this screen was another thing I had a little bit of trouble with. How can I defend myself, Alan? I asked you that question. There's a little shield on my fella up here, my strangely clawed super guy.
Right. Yeah, that shield, what you're going to want to do when you see those shields is tap them. Tap them like your life depended on it, because my God, it does. Or at least the life of your super fans. You hit it, you get a shield, and you got to do it fast because it will disappear. So sometimes they'll be like shield, and you go boom, 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 and then you get the attack, and you kind of save some health. You didn't know how to do that either?
You only get a moment's notice to defend your super fans.
Well, sometimes it just comes in a moment's notice. You got to be ready, on your toes.
Once that attack is finished, you'll notice that you can go back and you can repair your burning booths. So I think it's important that we mention, the quicker you start this battle with this alien, the less damage to your booth you will incur.
Yep.
Now, that booth will repair on its own over time. You don't have to spend comics on that.
No, it'll go out. It'll go out. Once it burns through everything you're selling in your booth, it puts itself out, which is pretty great. It does.
You might need those comics later.
Yeah. Just everything in the booth is going to be burned. Whatever. It's cool. You can build again.